大家好，我是菲菲老师。Welcome back to Mifi Chinese。今天我们继续，我们 continue part 2 of lesson 10，就要考试了。妈妈，我回来了，我买了奶茶，就在桌子上，自己去拿吧。谢谢妈妈。今天考试考得怎么样？我觉得比上次好。真不错，饭菜快要做好了，你叫弟弟一起去洗手吧。妈妈，我是第一名，姐姐还没洗完呢。你洗得真快呀。Okay, as usual, we have two questions to see if you understand the text. Number one, 刘小雪考试考得怎么样 ？A. 很不好。B. 没上次好。C. 比上次好。Second one, 王一雪正在做什么 ？A. 考试。B. 做菜。C. 洗手。Okay, let's hear the text again and you can make your choices. 妈妈，我回来了，我买了奶茶，就在桌子上，自己去拿吧。谢谢妈妈。今天考试考得怎么样？我觉得比上次好。真不错，饭菜快要做好了，你叫弟弟一起去洗手吧。妈妈，我是第一名，姐姐还没洗完呢。你洗得真快呀。So what about first one? 考试考得怎么样？考试 remember 考试 taking exams. Right? So how did she do? How did she do in the exam? 考试考得怎么样？的 we say it's the de that you put after the verb and then plus the description about this verb, right? 怎么样? How is it? So how did she do in the exam? 我觉得比上次好，比上次好 better than last time, right? What about 没上次好 Remember, 没上次好 not as good as last time, right? Remember? And then 很不好 very bad, 很不好 So we choose 比上次好 C, right? Second one, 王一雪正在做什么 What is she doing now, right? 正在做什么 Doing something. So she is 饭菜快要做好了快要 we will learn this in this lesson. It means the dishes the meal are about to be ready very soon. So which means she is cooking now, right? So she is 做菜 cooking. 考试 taking exams. 洗手 what about 洗手 Remember 洗手 washing hands, right? This is not what she was doing, but it's what she is asking her kids to do, right? So we choose C and B. Let's see the two new words of this lesson. First one, 考快要考 So 考 is the verb of 考试 right? So we see actually many words like this. 考 alone, it's a verb. 考试 is also a verb, right? It's also a verb. So in 考试, in this word, the verbal morpheme, the verbal 汉字 is actually 考, right? 是 here. Inside this verb, it's the noun. So normally if it's a verb like this with two 汉字, the first one is a verbal morpheme. The first 汉字, the first verbal morpheme can be taken out and to use separately. Right? For example, 跑步. We have 跑步. Right here, 跑 is the verbal morpheme, right? The verbal 汉字 within this verb. So 跑 can be used separately. 跑 also 走路, right? 走路 to walk. Again, 走 can also be used separately. So here, same logic. 考 is the single verb form, a single verb version of 考试. For example, 今天我们考中文. So here you just replace 是, which is the noun part of this verb, and then you change it with a more specific noun, which is 中文, right? 中文考中文今天我们考中文 Today we test Chinese. 他考得很好的。Yes, we say it's the de that you put after the verb to connect with the description, right? 他考得很好 so he did really well in the exam. Next one, 快要 So here the translation is on the verge of, about to, right? So let's see it in the language point part. Fixed pattern, 要快要就要 something 了 So let's see the definition first. The fixed pattern 要快要就要 something 了 is used to indicate that something is about to happen. If the sentence includes a time adverbial, 就要 something 了 is typically used. What does it mean? Let's explain. So first, 饭菜快要做好了 right? Here we use 快要. It means that something is about to happen. What is about to happen? The meal is about to be ready, right? So here, of course, we can also just use 要, right? The first one here, 饭菜要做好了 also works. And we can say also 饭菜快做好了 also works. Same meaning, same meaning. And of course, 快要, right? So 要快要 these three are the same. Let's see one more example. 火车快开了 So we can use, of course, 火车快要开了 The train is about to leave. 火车要开了 same. 火车要开了 The train is about to leave. It's the same. So the second sentence here, if the sentence includes a time adverbial, so which means that there is a phrase, a word in the sentence that is indicating the time, right? So normally instead of using the first three, normally we use 就要 something 了 For example, 我们下星期就要考试了 我们下星期就要考试了 Here, which one is the time adverbial? Which one? 下星期 right? 下星期 It's a specific timing in the sentence. So when we have a time adverbial, we use 就要 something 了 right? 我们下星期就要考试了 We can also change it, right? 下星期 next week. You can also change it to maybe 明天 right? 我们明天就要考试了 We will about to take the exam tomorrow, right? So here, let's see. How do we change the first two sentences if we want to use 就要 something 了 Right? Do you know? How can we change it? We can say 饭菜10分钟就要做好了 right? Or we can say 饭菜还有10分钟就要做好了 So there's still 10 minutes until the meal is ready, right? So here 10分钟 time adverbial, so we use 就要做好了饭菜10分钟饭菜还有10分钟就要做好了火车 What about this one? How do we change it? For example, we can say 火车明天就要开了 right? The train is about to leave tomorrow. Here, 明天 right? 明天 is the time adverbial here. So we use 就要 something 了火车明天就要开了 Okay. Very good. Let's change it back. 饭菜快要做好了火车要开了 Yes, 我们明天就要考试了 So here you learn how to say something is about to happen, right? Remember these four ways to express something is about to happen. Okay, now let's see the last text of lesson 10. Let's read it together. 快要开学了，爸爸帮弟弟准备书包、本子和笔。我就要考试了，妈妈让我看书，看做错的题。我们上学，爸爸妈妈比我们还忙。 我问他们，是我和弟弟上学，还是你们上学？我问完，他们都笑了。So number one，刘小雪考试前，爸爸帮她准备考试。True or false？刘小雪和弟弟上学，爸爸妈妈比他们还忙。Okay, let's hear it again. 快要开学了，爸爸帮弟弟准备书包、本子和笔。我就要考试了，妈妈让我看书，看做错的题。我们上学，爸爸妈妈比我们还忙。我问他们，是我和弟弟上学，还是你们上学？我问完，他们都笑了。Okay, so number one, 刘小雪考试前。Right, 刘小雪. So who is writing this article, this diary? 刘小雪. Right, 刘小雪 is writing the diary. So she said, 我要考试了，妈妈让我看书. So here, 爸爸 is helping little brother, right? Mom is helping me. So this one, 爸爸帮他准备考试 is false. It should be 妈妈, right? 妈妈. And then 刘小雪和弟弟上学，爸爸妈妈比他们还忙。We learned this, right? 比 and plus 还 means the degree, right? The degree of this adjective. So this is actually the original sentence, right? 我们上学，爸爸妈妈比我们还忙。So we go to school, but mom and dad is more busy, is busier than us. Right? So it's true. False and true. Did you get it? All right. We have only one new word for this text. 笑. 笑. Very easy. It means smile or laugh. Laugh. So here it's a verb, but it's actually also a noun, right? It can be also a noun. So, for example, 我是一个爱笑的男生。爱 love, right? So, I am a boy who loves to smile. 我是一个爱笑的男生。他笑了笑，没说什么就走了。Right? 笑了笑. This structure, right? 笑了笑. He did something really briefly, right? He smiled. 他笑了笑. He smiled a little. 没说什么就走了. Didn't say anything and then just left. 他笑了笑. And then what about if it's a noun? If it's a noun, for example, 他脸上有笑。笑 here 脸上 on his face 脸 face on his face there is smile. So it can also be actually a noun. 他脸上有笑 there is laugh, there is smile on his face. 笑 Right, next let's see. After reading the article of this lesson, let's solve two comprehensive questions to see if we truly understand. Okay, number one, 爸爸为什么帮弟弟准备书包、本子和笔？为什么 ？Why? Right? 准备 remember this word? 准备 what does it mean? 准备 prepare, right? Prepare 书包、本子和笔 What are these? What are these three objects? 书包 is what? Backpack. 本子 notebook. And 笔 the pen. Right? So why does dad help little brother to prepare backpack, notebook, and pen? A 快要上课了。B 快要开学了。C 快要考试了。Yes, should be 考试. Yes, 快要考试了. So which one should it be? B, right? B. This one is a little tricky. You might choose C, but pay attention here is 爸爸帮弟弟. Right? Let's go back to the text. 爸爸帮弟弟准备书包 because 快要开学了，快要考试了，我就要考试了。This one is mom, right? So the first one we actually should choose. 快要开学了 B. And then 爸爸妈妈为什么笑了？为什么笑 ？Why did they smile? Because A 孩子们去上学了。B 孩子们考试考得很好。C 孩子上学，他们比孩子还忙。Should be which one? C, right? C. B and C. Because, yes, we see the original text here, right? 爸爸妈妈比我们还忙。我问完 after I ask, 他们都笑了。They all laugh. So should be C. What about A and B? What does it mean? Here should be 考试。What does it mean? 孩子们去上学了。Mom and dad laugh because the kids are leaving for school. Could be possible, but it's not the text, right? B 孩子们考试考得很好。Yes, it's mentioned actually. Liu Xiaoxue said she did good in the text, in the exam. But why they laugh is actually because they're going, they seem to be busier and worry more for the kids themselves than the kids themselves, right? So it should be B and C. Okay, now last but not the least, as usual, Hanzi chart of this lesson, right? So we have not so much, only 12 of them, right? So try to recognize them without looking at the pinyin. Right, so that's everything of lesson 10. As you know, my mission is to make this HSK marathon project free and accessible for everyone. So if you found value in my videos and truly want to master what you've learned today, the best way is to pick up my ultimate HSK companion workbook. I've designed it following 4 scientifically efficient steps: active recall for vocabularies, formula blocks for grammar, a smart writing section to break down characters for you, and most importantly, high-quality practice questions with detailed explanations to give you instant breakthrough. Grab your copy from the description below. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next lesson.